Why you are weak and how to get stronger. The fact that you clicked on this video means that there is some kind of curiosity inside of you that wants to get better. And also, it acknowledges that you have weak points. Have you ever wondered why some people handle everything with ease and why other people struggle? Why you feel weak or unable to cope with life's challenges? Well, today we're diving into the topic why you feel weak, so you can understand that part of you. And more importantly, we also discuss how to get stronger. Because what lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Hello visionaries, Job Baltes here. The fact that you are here means that you're ready to take the next step to strengthen yourself. Today we're gonna cover 3 crucial aspects: why we are weak, facing reality, and training yourself. By the end of this video, you have practical steps and new perspectives on how to tackle your weaknesses and become a stronger person. Why we are weak. People struggle with the complexities of life. If complexities are not managed, it can cause suffering. The less control you have over it, the more miserable you feel. This misery can compound. The more miserable you feel, the less complexity you can handle. The less complexity you can handle, the more miserable you will feel, and vice versa. It's a downward spiral you can be trapped in. 45% of people have not felt happiness within 2 years, and 25% of people don't know or has forgotten what it feels like to be truly happy, and 88% of people are looking for ways and searching for ways that make them feel happy or make them smile and laugh. The increase in medicine is also shocking. Over the past decade, worldwide use of medicine on daily basis, measured in defined doses, has grown by 36% in the last decade. But what does this mean? The rise in medication use might be a sign that people are struggling to cope, and maybe they need additional support beyond medicine. I personally see this around me. People rather cope with drugs, weed for instance, prescriptions, medications, or alcohol. People who avoid reality by partying all the time or consistently get distracted. I personally think that a lot of people lack the courage to face reality. People are becoming more and more dependent on coping mechanisms instead of dealing with the complexities of life and facing reality. The problem is that it's easier now to avoid the complexities, to sidestep the challenging parts of life, and to live a more sheltered existence on social media, for instance. And I'm not saying it's all bad, and I'm not saying you can't party or whatsoever, but I'm saying, what is your intention behind it? Is it a coping mechanism? Or is it something you do once in a while to let loose a bit? But it's all measured in how many times you do what, and dependent on what you want to achieve in your life. I mean, reflect on your own life. What are the things that you achieved that required real effort? Because those are the things that make you stronger. The things that are fixed for you by parents or others are the things that make you weaker, because they are shielded you from life's complexities that you needed to learn to handle life better. I mean, getting things fixed for you all the time is the beginning of a sheltered existence. Almost a year ago, I was kicked out of school. Now, I am far greater than I was a year ago, because I choose to face life's complexities instead of avoiding them and going back to my parents. It was a bumpy ride with lots of ups and downs, and I'm definitely not where I want to be yet. But at least I can deal with complexities now better than I could before, and better than the average person of my age, to be honest. The more that is done for you, the more you can become dependent on others. It's how you structure your own life that matters. Face reality. Facing reality means looking at your current situation from a rational perspective and fixing the basics. If you feel depressed, sad, or overwhelmed, go back to the fundamentals. Do I eat well? Do I sleep well? Do I exercise regularly? Do I have loving people or relations that I am regularly in contact with? If you don't fix those things first, it's only logical that you're not able to deal with the complexities of life. I mean, your fundamentals, your basics are not in order. How can you build a house without a foundation? Life is not always fun, and that's also the way life works. Emotional ups and downs are part of being human. Be glad that you're able to experience every part of it, because yin cannot exist without yang. Something that I do regularly now is saying to myself, and that's okay. When I have certain feelings or when I experience things that can be overwhelming, I say I feel XYZ or I experience XYZ, and that's okay. In that way, I am facing the feelings or things that I am experiencing, but I'm also accepting it. It gives me room to ask the question, what are the things that needed to be done right now? And then do it. In the words of Dusan Dukic, a really dysfunctional way of living life is to check in with your feelings all day. What do I feel like doing now? By choosing to obey your feelings, you run a huge risk of wrecking your life. When you just start doing what's required and ignore your feelings, you develop a muscle that will change your life. Train yourself. How do you train yourself to take action? How do you train yourself to deal with life? Here's a suggestion. Go to the Starbucks and ask for a discount. You know the answer is no, and that's exactly why you need to do it. If you learn to deal with rejection, you learn to deal with a no. Working in sales learned me to deal with no's all the time. I mean, I get rejected over 100 times a week, if not more. Most of the times more, I can tell you that, yeah. But when you get rejected enough, you will find easier ways to create a yes for yourself. When I was a kid in high school, my parents always made me cycle to school, no matter the weather. You are not made of sugar. That's what they said to me. As much as I hated them for it then, I am thankful for it now, because those small things are the things that make you stronger. Cycling through rain, thunder, snow, ice, wind, no matter what, I always needed to cycle. So what I'm saying is learn how to cycle through every type of weather. Learn to work. Learn to do things you don't want to do. Go to the gym when you don't want to and create a stronger version of yourself. Sometimes we just need to disagree and commit. You are allowed to disagree when you make a decision or when a decision is being made. But once a decision has been made, everybody must commit to implementing the decision, to follow through. How do you want to create yourself? In wrapping up all we talked about, it's clear that our journey through life isn't just about identifying weaknesses or confronting challenges. It's about actively shaping ourselves. Consider this. Every challenge you meet is an opportunity to mold your character. Will you be shaped by circumstances, or will you shape yourself? In life's theater, are you merely a spectator, or are you script writing your own story? So, how do you want to create yourself? The first action you can take is to share this video with someone who you think that needs to hear this and can benefit from this information. The second is subscribing to grow a bit better every week. I make all my videos because I am on a mission to help as many people as possible to express themselves. Through these videos, I am capturing my journey and trying to provide as much value as possible. Remember the strength that lies within you. Share and subscribe, and watch this video again if needed. Reflect on the questions. How am I dealing with the complexities of life right now? And are my basics in order? Until next time, stay empowered and keep on growing. Ciao.